Have you ever noticed that the world doesn't look quite as sharp as it used to? Maybe the morning paper feels harder to read, or the faces of your loved ones don't appear as clear.
Perhaps your eyes are drier, more irritated, or you find yourself squinting even with the right glasses. If so, you're not imagining it.
This is how vision loss begins for many seniors, often in ways so subtle you barely realize it's happening. Here's the hidden truth. Your retina, the delicate paper-thin layer at the back of your eye, has no pain receptors.
That means damage builds up slowly, silently, without any warning signs. By the time many older adults notice a real change, they're already dealing with central vision loss, blurry night vision, or difficulty recognizing faces. It doesn't just affect your eyes. It takes away independence, confidence, and the simple joy of living life clearly.
But here's the hopeful part. You can protect your eyes and even help reverse early signs of vision loss in completely natural ways.
You don't need expensive treatments or risky procedures to start supporting your eyesight. The best way to improve eyesight naturally often begins with small, overlooked choices, like the foods you put on your plate.
And that brings us to 3 tiny seeds that could quietly become your best defense.
These humble little powerhouses have been shown to reduce inflammation, improve blood circulation to the eyes, support tear production, and even guard against age-related macular degeneration.
Think of them as a natural eye health formula built right into your pantry. Affordable, easy to use, and scientifically backed, they just might be the daily habit that helps restore crystal clear vision and protect your retina for years to come. Imagine this. Being able to read the menu without straining.
Driving confidently at night without the fear of blurry headlights.
Enjoying time outdoors without the irritation of extreme dry eyes. These are the kinds of changes seniors report when they start giving their eyes the nutrients they've been quietly asking for all along.
So stay with me. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through each seed, why it works, and how to use it in your everyday life. Protecting your vision doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as adding 3 seeds to your meals.
And if you like more natural ways to fix vision, prevent cataracts, and keep your eyesight strong after 60, go ahead and subscribe. That way, you'll always have practical, science-backed tips to protect your eyes, your independence, and your quality of life.
Let's dive right into the first seed, the quiet hero most people never think about when it comes to protecting their vision. I'm talking about chia seeds. You've probably seen them sprinkled over yogurt or floating in a glass of water at a cafe. They look ordinary, but inside those tiny shells is a powerhouse of nutrients that your retina absolutely craves. And for seniors, especially after 70, that can make a world of difference.
Here's the reality. Your retina is one of the hungriest parts of your body. It needs constant oxygen, steady blood flow, and a shield against inflammation. But as we age, circulation slows down, inflammation sneaks in, and moisture in our eyes starts to fade. That combination is a recipe for trouble, blurry vision, dry eyes, and eventually vision loss. It's how conditions like age-related macular degeneration or even sudden loss of vision often take root without warning.
Now here's where chia seeds shine. They're one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. That might sound technical, but here's the simple version. Omega-3s are natural firefighters inside your eyes. They calm inflammation, support healthy circulation to the retina, and can even help slow down the progression of macular degeneration, which is a leading cause of central vision loss in seniors. If you've ever worried about how to prevent macular degeneration naturally, chia is an easy place to start.
And for those who don't eat fish or get stomach upset from fish oil pills, chia seeds are a gentle, senior-friendly alternative. They don't interfere with most medications, and they're easier on the stomach than capsules. On top of that, they come packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, the same vision vitamins you'll find in pricey supplements. These antioxidants act like bodyguards, shielding your retina from oxidative stress caused by sunlight,
screen time, or bright indoor lighting. Think of them as little protectors working around the clock to preserve clear vision.
But there's another benefit that many people overlook: hydration. Dry eyes are one of the most common complaints among older adults. That gritty, scratchy feeling, the blurry eyes when reading, or waking up with dry eyes in the morning, it all ties back to a weakened tear film.
When chia seeds are soaked in water, they create a natural gel. That gel supports hydration and may even help strengthen your tear film, easing eye fatigue during the day. Some seniors say their afternoon eye strain disappeared after making chia part of their breakfast.
So how do you use them? The good news is chia seeds are incredibly versatile. You can stir a spoonful into oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or soak them overnight in water to create a chia tonic you sip in the morning.
They don't have a strong taste, so they fit easily into any diet. Just remember this one rule: never eat them dry. Chia absorbs water like a sponge. Start small with a teaspoon, drink plenty of water, and work your way up to a tablespoon.
A quick word of caution: if you're on blood thinners or blood pressure medications, check with your doctor first. For most people, chia is completely safe, but it can mildly affect clotting.
Let me tell you about someone who gave this a try. Margaret, a 76-year-old retired teacher, was struggling with blurry night vision and constantly reaching for artificial tears. She had early macular degeneration and worried she might lose her independence. 3 weeks after adding chia to her oatmeal each morning, she told me her eyes felt more awake in the mornings. She didn't need eye drops as often, and at her next checkup, her eye doctor noticed less inflammation. One small change made a real difference. That's the beauty of a simple habit. Just one spoonful of chia each day delivers hydration, antioxidants, and omega-3s. Everything your eyes need to stay strong. It's an easy way for seniors to support their retina, fix dry eyes naturally, and even protect against gradual vision loss without turning to expensive supplements or surgery.
When I call chia a senior-friendly superfood, I mean it. Tiny, affordable, and powerful, this seed gives your eyes exactly what they've been quietly asking for. Now, let's turn to the second seed, one that's especially powerful for protecting the macula, the very center of your vision. If chia seeds are your retina's best friend, flax seeds are the quiet guardian of your macula. This is the small but mighty area that gives you the sharpness to see details that matter most. Your granddaughter's smile across the room, the words on a page bathed in sunlight, the familiar face of a friend waving hello.
Here's the hard truth. After age 70, the macula becomes one of the most vulnerable parts of your entire visual system. It's where your central vision lives, and when it starts to weaken, even the simplest tasks can feel like a struggle. Reading menus in dim restaurants, driving with glare at dusk, or following the words in a hymn book at church can suddenly feel frustrating or even impossible. That's why protecting the macula is non-negotiable for seniors who want to stay independent and confident.
And this is where flax seeds shine. Like chia, flax is rich in a plant-based omega-3 called ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. But flax has an edge. Gram for gram, it carries even more ALA than chia, which means stronger anti-inflammatory support for your eyes. That's crucial because inflammation is a hidden driver of macular degeneration. By nourishing the photoreceptor cells inside your macula, the very cells that allow you to see detail, color, and contrast, ALA helps keep your vision crisp. Without that nourishment, your eyesight starts to dull, almost as if someone slowly turned down the sharpness dial on your TV.
But flax offers another bonus that chia doesn't: lignans. These are rare plant compounds with antioxidant power you won't find in many foods. Lignans go to work inside your eye tissue, neutralizing free radicals and strengthening blood vessels. That means less oxidative damage, better circulation, and more resilient macular tissue. Seniors struggling with glare sensitivity or tired eyes often find this support makes daily life noticeably easier.
And here's something most people never connect. Your gut health and your eye health are deeply linked. Scientists call it the gut-eye connection. When your gut is inflamed, the ripple effect touches your entire body, including the retina. Flax seeds contain soluble fiber that feeds the good bacteria in your gut. A healthier gut can lower inflammation throughout your system, and that includes your eyes.
I've seen this firsthand. A gentleman named Leonard, age 74, used to tell me his eyes felt red, itchy, and painfully sensitive to light, especially when driving at dusk. He also had trouble following conversations in noisy, bright restaurants because the glare made it difficult to focus.
After he started adding a spoonful of ground flaxseed into his morning yogurt, the changes were clear within weeks. He noticed he wasn't squinting as much. His digestion improved, and he said his mind felt sharper too. At his next checkup, his ophthalmologist even remarked that his macula looked calmer, with less irritation.
Now here's the part you can't skip. Flax seeds must be ground. Whole flax seeds pass right through your system without breaking down, which means your body can't access the nutrients. Grinding them unlocks their full potential. It's simple. Use a small coffee grinder at home or buy pre-ground flaxseed at the store. Just be sure to store it in the fridge to keep the oils fresh and potent.
As with any high-fiber food, start slowly. Begin with a teaspoon a day, and if your stomach tolerates it, work up to a tablespoon. Always drink plenty of water alongside. And as with chia, if you're on blood thinners or hormone-sensitive medications, talk to your doctor first. Flax is natural, but it's still powerful enough to interact with the body in meaningful ways.
The best part? You don't need to overhaul your diet. Flax slips easily into your daily meals. Sprinkle it into cereal, mix it into pancake batter, stir it into soups, or blend it into smoothies. It disappears into the flavor of your food, but your eyes will notice the difference.
This one seed helps protect your macula, calm inflammation, improve glare tolerance, and even support gut balance, all of which feed directly into stronger, more comfortable eyesight. For seniors worried about central vision loss treatment or wondering how to prevent macular degeneration naturally, flax is one of the simplest, most affordable tools you can reach for.
So don't underestimate this humble seed. Just a spoonful a day can help you keep the details of life, faces, words, and precious moments crystal clear.
Now let's move on to the third seed, one that doesn't get nearly enough attention but could be the missing piece for seniors battling dry eyes, blurry vision at night, or that tired, heavy feeling by the end of the day. You might even have this one sitting in your pantry already. I'm talking about sunflower seeds. For most people, sunflower seeds are just a casual snack, something you crack open at a ball game or toss into a salad. But the truth is, these little seeds are one of the most underrated protectors of aging eyes. If chia seeds support the retina and flax seeds guard the macula, then sunflower seeds are like the daily moisturizer for your eyes, keeping them comfortable, hydrated, and protected.
The magic inside sunflower seeds lies in their incredible levels of vitamin E. Think of vitamin E as your eye's shield against oxidative stress. Picture what rust does to metal over time. It slowly eats away, weakening the structure. Oxidative stress works the same way on your eyes, damaging delicate tissues, especially if you spend hours outdoors in the sun, in front of bright screens, or under harsh indoor lights. Vitamin E slows that rust from spreading, protecting your retina and helping preserve central vision. It's one of the simplest ways to slow down age-related macular degeneration naturally.
But vitamin E is only part of the story. Sunflower seeds are rich in healthy fats, the kind your eyes need to keep the tear film strong. That thin film of moisture is what prevents the burning, gritty sensation so many seniors complain about by afternoon. When it breaks down, you're left with extreme dry eyes, blurry eyes when reading, or even headaches from squinting. The combination of vitamin E, monounsaturated fats, and a touch of zinc and sunflower seeds helps support natural tear production. More tears mean less irritation, clearer vision, and more comfortable eyes throughout the day.
And here's another hidden benefit: circulation. Your retina depends on tiny blood vessels to deliver oxygen and nutrients. Sunflower seeds contain selenium and magnesium, minerals that help those vessels stay relaxed and open. That means better blood flow, stronger delivery of nutrients, and healthier eye tissues overall. It's like giving your vision a smoother highway to travel on.
Let me share a story. Irene, a 79-year-old choir singer, came to me frustrated. By evening, her vision would turn foggy, and she often felt a pulling sensation behind her eyes after reading. Driving at dusk became stressful, and she worried she'd have to give it up. We made one small change: a tablespoon of unsalted sunflower seeds sprinkled over her afternoon Greek yogurt with berries. Within just 3 weeks, she said the tightness behind her eyes had eased, and she could drive to choir practice without strain. No drastic diet changes, no fancy supplements, just a simple, affordable seed added to her daily routine.
Of course, like all powerful foods, sunflower seeds come with a few tips. Choose unsalted, shelled seeds to avoid excess sodium. If you have dental issues, use ground seeds or blend them into smoothies, muffins, or oatmeal. And if you have digestive sensitivities or gallbladder concerns, start small and see how your body responds.
But overall, sunflower seeds are one of the easiest, most enjoyable ways to nourish your eyes. They deliver vision vitamins, protect against blurry night vision, support natural eye repair, and help reduce the risk of vision loss, all in a snack you can enjoy without effort. That's the beauty of these seeds. They're not about adding stress, they're about adding support. With chia, flax, and sunflower seeds, you're giving your eyes exactly what they need to stay sharp, hydrated, and strong, so you can keep seeing the world clearly and confidently.
So now we've looked at 3 simple seeds: chia, flax, and sunflower. Each one offers your aging eyes something unique yet equally powerful.
But here's the truth you really need to hear.
You don't have to eat all 3 every single day. You don't have to follow a strict plan, overhaul your diet, or stress about routines.
What your eyes need most is consistency, a steady weekly habit, something small and simple that supports your vision from the inside out. Because after 70, your eyes aren't just changing, they're quietly asking for help. And if you've felt it, you know exactly what I mean.
That extra strain when you try to read the mail, the creeping dryness that sets in after lunch, the fogginess or glare that makes driving at dusk nerve-wracking. These aren't just inconveniences, they're signs of the gradual loss of vision many seniors face. And while it can feel frustrating, even scary, it doesn't mean this is just how life will be from now on.
You are not powerless. You don't have to rely only on expensive prescriptions, endless eye drops, or risky procedures. Sometimes the best vision loss treatment is hiding in the simplest, most natural places. Like a spoonful of seeds stirred into your oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or sprinkled over your salad.
I've seen patients regain a sense of clarity they thought was gone forever, not because they did something extreme, but because they did something consistent. Let me tell you about one gentleman, Henry, age 81. When I first met him, he struggled with blurry eyes when reading, constant irritation, and the beginnings of age-related macular degeneration. He worried that he might lose the ability to read his Bible, something that brought him peace each night.
We didn't put him on a complicated diet. Instead, we made 2 small changes: ground flaxseed in his yogurt 3 times a week, a handful of sunflower seeds added to his lunch salad. That's it. Within a month, Henry told me reading felt easier. His eyes weren't burning by evening. Most importantly, he felt hopeful again. For him, those tiny seeds were more than nutrition. They were a reminder that he still had control over his health.
And that's what this is really about. It's not just about finding a cure for dry eyes or trying to reverse vision loss overnight. It's about taking back a little control in a world where aging can sometimes make you feel like you're losing it. Your eyes are still working hard for you every single day, and they respond to care. Not perfect care, but consistent, thoughtful care. So here's what I encourage you to do. Look at what you're already eating. Find one place, just one, where you can add chia, flax, or sunflower seeds this week. Maybe it's your morning oatmeal. Maybe it's your afternoon snack. Maybe it's your evening salad. You decide. Make it yours. Because over time, that one quiet habit could do more for your eyesight than you ever imagined.
If you followed along this far, thank you. It shows me something important, that you care about your health, your independence, and your vision. You care not just for yourself, but for the people you love. Because let's be honest, when eyesight fades, it touches every part of life. It's harder to feel confident, harder to stay connected, and harder to enjoy the little things that once brought so much joy.
But here's the message I want you to take away. You are not helpless. With a few simple, natural choices, you can nourish your retina, calm inflammation, support tear production, and even help prevent macular degeneration naturally. You can sharpen your vision and keep your eyes comfortable longer. Most of all, you can remind yourself that your body is still worth caring for. I'm not here to promise miracles, but I've seen what small, steady habits can do. I've seen seniors with blurry vision at night drive confidently again. I've seen people who thought dry eyes were permanent find comfort without endless drops. And I've seen older adults feel more in control simply by making seeds a regular part of their week. So wherever you are on your journey, whether you're just starting to notice changes or you've been dealing with vision defects for years, remember this: it's never too late. Never too late to protect your eyes. Never too late to feel hopeful again. Never too late to make a choice that gives you back a piece of your independence.
And if this message gave you even one useful idea, a sense of direction, a spark of encouragement, or a reminder that you still have power, I'd love for you to support this channel. Go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss future videos on how to fix eye vision naturally, prevent cataracts, or protect your central vision. Give it a like if it spoke to you. Share it with a friend who might be struggling with their eyesight. And if you're already using chia, flax, or sunflower seeds, or you're planning to start, leave a comment below. Share your story. You never know who you might inspire. Because in the end, protecting your eyes isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. So take care of your vision. Take care of yourself.